Familiar with this phrase, you have not because you ask not. James says that there are things that we have in our spiritual lives that we don't see God work in our life because we don't ask God to do it. So we have an example for us to follow where the Levites come up to Moses and they say, God promised to give us this. And so we're asking you to give us the thing that God has asked us to do. How many times do we as Christians, we do not go to the Father and ask him to give us the things he very plainly tells us that he will give us? He'll give us strength for the new day. He'll give us the ability to do the right thing. We're promised that he will work together all things for good to those who love him and are called according to his purpose. So many things for us to ask of God, and he will give it to us if we come and ask him. So the heads of the fathers of the houses of Levi, they come to Eleazar and they come to Joshua. Eleazar is the high priest. Joshua is the leader of Israel. And they come at Shiloh. Remember, Shiloh is the place where the temple is at. It's going to be in Shiloh until the Philistines capture the ark. And then later on, David will move the tabernacle and will move the ark to Jerusalem. But they come to Eleazar and they come to Joshua in Shiloh and they say, the Lord commanded through Moses that we be given cities to dwell in, along with their pasture lands for our livestock. The Lord promised that we would have that. And we're coming and we're asking for him to give us the cities and for him to give us the pasture lands for our livestock. And so that is what happened. So by command of the Lord, the people of Israel gave to the Levites the following cities and pasture lands out of their inheritance. So we see a long list of where the cities are and where they're located at and the names of the cities. There's 48 cities that are distributed to the Levites. And the whole idea is that the Levites are scattered all abroad, teaching the people of Israel the statutes and the rules of God. If you remember, the Levites have three clans that make them up: the Kohathites, the Gershonites, and the Merarites. And so these different clans are scattered all over Israel. We have the long list, and as I like to do for you from time to time, I'll give you the map rather than reading through all of these. You can get a flavor of where everyone is. But we see in verse 43, thus the Lord gave to Israel all the land that he swore to give to his fathers. That's a promise we can claim. If God promises it, he will give it to us. And they took possession of it and they settled there. A good example for us to follow is to not only ask God to give us the things that he has promised to give us, but then to act and be obedient to take possession of those things. If you're praying for your lost friends and family members to be saved, you need to take possession of them. You need to go and share the gospel with them and seek to be in a deeper relationship with them and invite them to church and read the Bible with them. We've got to move oftentimes on the things that we're asking God to give us. And then finally, we see them scattered all abroad. You can see with the black dots, these are the cities. They are all over the place. They are up here, and then the red dots are going to be the cities of refuge. You see that they are all over and scattered throughout all of Israel, these places where the Levites would live and where they would teach Israel the statutes of God. I pray that's been a blessing to you, and I'll see you in the next video.